don't know why I did this shit, man. Hey, what's going on, family? What's going on, YouTube family? Let me try it again. Let me try that again. YouTube. What's up? Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm working on introductions. I don't really have a really good introduction, and at the same time, I ain't trying to copy nobody else. So I'm in the works of that. I'm gonna come up with my own genuine intro that looks legitimate, that looks badass, that's undeniably uniquely mine. That's impossible, bro, because I'll be watching YouTube videos all the time, so I'm gonna be using everybody else's introduction. Anyways, so I'm on the way to the gym now, man. So that's why I'm driving, hence the video while I'm driving. It's not that I'm a savage and wanna be doing 3 things at once. I actually suck at doing 3 things at once. I'm trying to knock out this video before I hit the gym. All right, so let's get to the point. Y'all stop blabbing already, okay? So anyways, I'm heading to the gym. I'm following my program that I got from Chris Jones. This is my update video. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so let me start off with this. I'm gonna make it real quick. Let me start off with this. So, I got on board hiring Chris Jones. Represent Pump Chasers, by the way. I got on board hiring him and knowing that I got an online coach. So for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna do a video after this about the pros and cons about having an online coach. I may do it after this segment, but I'm gonna just give you a quick introduction video on how my cut is going. Some shortcomings I had, some positives, some negatives, but here it is. All right, so I just got back from Lubbock right now. I went to Lubbock over this past weekend. Today is Wednesday, so I'm on day 3. I'm actually on week 3, day 3 right now. So far, I'm gonna give you my starting macros for the first 2 weeks. So my starting macros were 205 grams of protein, 200 grams of carbs, and 65 fats, I believe. I need to verify that. You know what, let me verify that right now. But, damn, I need to have these numbers ready to go. I'm gonna stop the video real quick. I'm gonna look it up, and then I'm gonna get right back to you, okay? Hold up. All right, guys, all right, so my starting macros for this cut for week 1 and week 2 was 205 grams of protein, 200 grams of carbs, and 60 grams of fat. And to be honest, that was actually a little bit higher on the protein and higher on the fats than I would have thought. But there's a reason behind everything. There's a reason he prescribed those macros, okay? And the program that I got, it was a custom program because, you know, he took the time to draw it out. You know, at some point in time, he took the time to draw it out. But it's pretty much the classic physique program. And I've actually ran that program 2 years ago. So I like it. So I'm not complaining. But either way, I'm just spitting facts. I'm keeping it real. So he gives me my macros, sends me a program, and then prescribes me some cardio, and then prescribes me some abs. Like recommends like how many abs to do a week and how much cardio to do per week. You know, how many times a week. So that's what I did. So the cardio was 250 calorie sessions. I think it was 3 times a week to start. So the first week I didn't do shit of cardio. The second week I didn't do. The first week I did one. I think I did 1 session of cardio. The first week I didn't do shit of abs. Now the second week I did 2 sessions of cardio and I did 1 session of abs. See, getting better, but still not good. Slacking off as someone that's being coached, as a client. So I'm not holding on my end of the bargain, pretty much. So I don't really believe in dwelling too much. So what happened was I was taking on too much shit, man. I had to step back and I had to like be like, bro, I'm ending my nights exhausted. I'm barely having time to meal prep over the weekends. And when I do, I don't feel like it. I feel like resting. So that was my issue, bro. So when I started this cut, the week before, I got in touch with Chris Jones, and then I let him write out my plans. And then when he got back to me at that same week, I took on another job, a job that I couldn't handle, a job that was too hands-on, and I couldn't do it, dude. I was like, hey, I told one of my friends, I was like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I told her that last night, and I barely quit. After 2 and a half weeks of like training, and then attempting to do it, and attempted to revolve my life around this new job and my job, and then my side hustle that I have after work. So as you can see, I already got too much shit going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you have to realize is priorities. You gotta see what matters to you more, why it matters to you. Now, to me, I spent $600 on this program, on this coaching, and I'm gonna get my money's worth. I work too hard for my money. I'm not gonna let it go down the drain just like that. So that was my mindset to begin with. So it was prevalent to me. It was right there in front of my face, man. I gotta let this job go. I can't be doing this. So that's what I did. And immediately the next day, so today I woke up, man, I woke up early. I woke up at 6:30. I usually been waking up at 7:30, 7:45 to get to work, because I'd be exhausted. I was going to sleep at 2 a.m. Not anymore. Last night I went to sleep at 1 a.m. Finally hit the sack at 1 a.m. I went to sleep. And this morning I woke up at 6:30. I actually meditated. I did yoga. And I stretched. All those 3 things in 1 hour. And after that, I got up at 7. I finished up at 7:30, cooked my meal number 1, my breakfast, scarfed it up in like 5-10 minutes, and went to work. And I was on time. I lied. I showed up at 8:05. But the guy that I work for usually shows up at 8:03, 8:04. So it's like, I gotta make it a habit to be there before him. So now I know my next step. My next step is gonna be getting a routine going again. I got my 9 to 5. I gotta start showing up there 5 minutes before him. I gotta be there before him. That's it, period. So when he gets there, he's like, oh man, who's this? Oh, he's already here, parked here. So, hell of a job. You're doing a hell of a job. You know why? Because I gotta put my pride aside right now. That's my boss. Whether I like it or not, that's my boss. And it sucks to say as a man, but you know what? The only person that can get mad at me, the only person that can shame me, that can talk shit about that is me. And the only person that can get myself out of this situation, as far as working for somebody, having a boss, is me. So don't take too much shit on. And in order to get myself out of this situation, it's gonna take a lot of shit, man. I know this is getting a little bit out of the fitness realm, but it's getting more into my personal life. But I want to eventually work for myself. I don't want to be working for somebody the rest of my life, punching the clock, building his dream or building her dream. Like, what about me? That's the shit you have to ask yourself. What about you? Do you want to be building somebody else's dream the rest of your life? Use your energy? I heard someone say we only have a certain amount of energy every day. And we can choose wisely how to apply it and where to apply it. Whether that's social media, whether that's building a business, whether that's making money, whether that's spending money, whether that's sleeping, whether that's eating. So there's a lot of things that come into account. And I heard a TED Talk once. I'm gonna switch it up. It's gonna be kind of deep on you guys. I heard a TED Talk last Monday night, I think. It stuck with me too. It stuck with me. I heard this TED Talk. He long story short, he mentioned in one of his talks, this dude was talking about how to be productive and the truth of productivity, etc. But he threw this in at the end of his TED Talk. He said he had a client. He's like, man, I had a client that hit me up for time management. He wanted to figure out how to manage his time better. He doesn't have enough time in the day. And what he said was, it was clear to me that this client that hit me up didn't have a problem with time management. His problem was dealing with rejection. So he didn't have a problem with time management. He had a problem dealing with rejection. So what did his client do? He was telling everybody yes. So when he told his story, it was quick. It was right there in front of his face. Why are you saying yes to everybody? Like, they don't need to be saying yes to everybody. Joseph needs to worry about Joseph. John needs to worry about John. Paul needs to worry about Paul first. And then once you're taken care of first and you're grounded, then you can start helping out everybody else. Even if you're a parent, I know you put your kids first. I know that's awesome. You sacrifice yourself for your kids, but if you're coming at it at 50%, you're only going to give 50% of productivity. 50%. You're only applying yourself 50% of the time. So how's that going to work? Your kid's only going to get 50% of a parent. So what I'm trying to say is, this TED Talk blew my mind. I had an epiphany. I was like, damn, that's me, straight up. Straight up. I got a problem with rejection. So I say yes to everybody. I try to people please. But in reality, I can't do this shit. So I already knew I had a problem with this shit, man. It's just deep. This shit's deep. I knew I had a problem with this shit. And I try to exercise this. I try to exercise saying no. You need to exercise saying no too. Stop being a yes man. Stop trying to please everybody. Everybody ain't your friend. You need to look out for you first, period. Say no. If they ain't for you, they're probably against you. So just say no for a little bit. And focus on, and try to notice whenever something's a distraction from you and when something is an opportunity. You have to know how to decide whether something is a distraction or an opportunity. Because God, the universe, it's going to throw a lot of stuff at you. It's going to say, oh, you want to be a millionaire, right? Or you want to have a family, right? It's going to throw a lot of one-night stands your way. Be like, oh, okay, I thought you said you want to have a family. How you going to have a family fucking with these girls? These girls that are for the streets. How the fuck are you going to be a millionaire when you're constantly spending all this money? You're not saving anything. You're not investing your money. You're not making money working towards you. I'm gonna offer you all these little side jobs to get in the way of your dream, to see how bad you really want it. And if you take him, you're gonna waste another certain period of time. You can waste another 10 years, another 5 years working at this job that ain't even yours. That has nothing to do with you. So learn to say no, and learn to see if it's good for you or bad for you. Good for your vision, bad for your vision. Good for your dream, bad for your dream. Good for your goals, bad for your goals. That's it. I know I went off a little tangent here, but yeah, so I got all this from the last 2 weeks. This is just me reflecting on it right now. So I got that shit done. I'm happy with myself, man. I'm happy I told her no. Her feelings may be hurt, but shit, if I would have stayed there any longer, my feelings would have been hurt. And it would have affected our friendship too. So I'm just glad I said no. I'm glad I backed off. I feel 10 times better. My body's wearing down on me because I got to throw in a rest day. I didn't throw in a rest day this week because I skipped one of my days on the way back because I had to drive back from Lubbock. There was too much shit going on. So what I did was, instead of doing legs that day, I did it Monday when I got back. Well, Monday or Tuesday was supposed to be my rest day, so that pushed my rest day out the window. I got to keep the schedule going. So long story short is, these first 2 weeks, they were hectic. They were chaotic. Meal prep was decent. Here are the areas that I need to work on. Is meal planning, not time management, meal planning. Learning what foods I want to eat before I even go to Walmart to buy them. That way I know how much money I'm spending. Meal prep at least once or twice a week, just so I can keep so I can keep this cup fresh, and I can keep my my food fresh too. That way I don't get tired of eating the same thing over again. And also 3, Say no. Don't take too much shit on at the same time. Don't do too much shit at the same time. Set ground rules for yourself. Set yourself up for success. Don't set yourself up for failure. Everything else, shit, in the gym, I kill it. I got that attitude. When I go to the gym, I kill it. There's distractions everywhere. There's ass everywhere. I'm like, damn. Man, I know she ain't wearing that right now. God, I'm like, fuck, I want to look so bad. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. I give myself a little treat and I get back to work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So when it comes to the gym, I actually get my shit done. But yeah, that's my weakness right now. That's my downfall for this first 2 weeks. And I'm just giving you guys an update because I'm keeping it real with you. And I have no other choice, you know, but to be transparent. Whether my channel blows up or not, it don't even matter. That's not on me. That's on you. What I can do is look at the videos and add a little more quality to them, like a better introduction or better lighting, you know, add a little bit of music. But all I can be is me. And if you don't like it, I can't be nobody else. I'm not about to play no personality. But yeah, let's do it, man. This is week 3. He upped the cardio. Cardio is 350 calories a session, 3 times a week. Still the same split, chest and arms. And that's it. Abs is gonna be 2 to 3 times a week. I'll probably end up doing them 2 times this week. And then I think that's it. And then macros, I'll give you macros in the next video. Nah, fuck that. Let me give macros right now. Macros is gonna be man, he cut my calories big time. Let me stop the video and then I'll give you an update on my update macros for week 3. All right, peace.